subtitle Beyond Gotham, that's kind of an understatement. Beyond Gotham is mostly just a speck somewhere in the universe, the places you've shown us. How far are we going out from Gotham?
So we really wanted to go very deep into the DC world and DC universe. So we're visiting Lantern Planets this time around. We're going to a much kind of wider expanse. What we've shown today is we want to show Odin. So that's just kind of a taste of one of the Lantern Planets we get to go to. And then all the characters that are involved in that as well. So it's a really branching kind of DC experience for people.
Your character roster looks like you said, yeah, we need the Justice League, and then we're going to take the zaniest characters that we can get. You have Batcow. Why do you have Batcow?
So, yeah, it was awesome. One of the designers came up and said, we need to include Batcow. And, I mean, we were looking at it going, Batcow? And then we looked into it, and there's this kind of Batcow that exists in the comics. And it was like, that's fantastic. That's the type of thing we want to include here. So we're going to have all the kind of the big heavy hitters that people expect, and then some really wacky characters as well. With kind of over 150 characters in the game, it was important that we did that and kind of just give fan service for people.
And you also have the 60s Batman, and I just wanted to ask a question. You showed some of the stuff that he does, like go into stealth mode, but does he walk up straight surfaces?
Yeah, so we actually have Batman and Robin in the game, so we kind of divvied out some abilities to them. So yeah, Robin has the ability to kind of climb up magnetic Lego with kind of these like suction things and what you'd expect. And yeah, there's that classic kind of walking up the building. Can't go into too much detail on that, but yeah, there's some cool stuff we've got to show.
And you've also changed the thing with the costumes a lot, because you just have now a costume wheel and you can choose between them. But that also means a lot of changes to the kind of the puzzles, because many puzzles revolved around the costumes.
Yeah, very much so. So we had this idea that we wanted people to have the freedom to select which versions they want to be. So you're running around as Batman and you go, well, you know what, I want his spacesuit, and instantly change to it. And then that means that we get to layer up the puzzles as well. We get to increase the kind of difficulty and do some really cool stuff with it. So you're running around and go, hang on, I need Robin and I need his techno panel. He calls in Toy Wonder, but then Batman runs off with the sonar suit and he can do something else. So kind of really kind of bring this like world to life with lots of bits and pieces that we can interact with.
And story mode is going to be freer than before, I think, with that.
Yeah, sure. So with the story mode, we've got this really awesome story that we wanted to tell. It's kind of following on from Batman 2, and we get to go to all these Lantern Planets, and the characters kind of all run off and do their own bits and pieces as well. So, like with Odin, you actually controlling Cyborg, Flash, and Martian Manhunter, and the reason is because other characters have run off and they're doing other things as well. So there's kind of really kind of branching story aspect to it.
Thank you very much.
Cool, no worries, thank you.